Here with Ronnie Barrett, member of the NRA's Board of Directors, Barrett Firearms Manufacturing. How are you, sir?
I'm always great. Good to be with you.
It's good to be with you. How's business going these days?
It's doing incredibly well. The roller coaster ride that we've been riding here lately, it's kind of leveling down a little bit, and it's much higher than what a lot of people thought it would be. So it's great. We've added a lot of new. We've added a lot to our base. Is what I'm trying to say. I was afraid that the roller coaster would take a big dip when it went down, and it didn't. It's just hanging in there good.
Absolutely. You know, I was looking at that NSSF report on gun ownership trends since 2008, and I gotta say it's fascinating. I mean, you know, you've got a lot of women who are becoming gun owners. A lot of people who live in the cities and the suburbs are these new gun owners. Yep. And you know, these are folks who they like to go to the range, they like to shoot. They're not, it's what we've been saying all along, they're not buying guns and putting them in a safe and forgetting about them. They're shooters.
They're participating with it. They're part of the new generation. I guess the video games is done all it could do for them. And if you want the real thing, you've got to get out there and do some real shooting, and that's what's happening. Yeah. And women, it's no surprise. Women is they're better shooters than men most of the time. Most of the ones I've trained have been, and so it's just great to have all this new blood coming into it. And of course, even on the membership of the NRA, it's not just your grandfather's NRA. It's amazing what the NRA is doing for all these new people coming out.
Yeah, it really is. And you know, look, the NRA exists because gun owners need that voice, and we know that when we come together and speak as one, you know, we can make a lot of things happen. But you know, we're not fighting for some theoretical right. We're not fighting for words on a piece of paper. We're fighting for the ability to exercise that right. And you know, you see the competitive shooting taking off. You got all kinds of great sports coming on now, like you know, Three Gun Nation's really taking off. It's amazing. You know, the NRA's original mission was to provide for that nation of riflemen, that nation of marksmen, so that we could have a nation that had the training and the education. And you know, it's really cool to see that that's so vital.
We are doing it. I'm on the public affairs and I get in the range committee, and I get to see what we're trying to do for the new folks, and we're not just sitting stagnant on it all. And it's because there is more activities, sports activities with rifles and handguns and shotguns than you can shake a stick at, and we're all over it, man. I mean, it's a great day to be alive in the gun industry and in the shooting sports industry. When I grew up, we had PPC shooting with revolvers and all the boring, I hate to say, well, all the boring stuff. And nowadays, it is just plumb exciting. It's really, plum's a Tennessee word, but it's real exciting, and I love it. We have a retail store too. A lot of people don't know that my son Chris, or Barrett, owns a retail store. We get to test the pulse of what's going on by seeing, we sell everything in that store. And so we can see what's happening, what the trends are, what's moving. It's just nothing but good news. It's nothing but good news for this industry, for this sport, you know, for all the shooting stuff.
Absolutely. Well, listen, you're a big part of that, and we appreciate everything that you do, Ronnie.
Good deal. I love being here. Thanks, Cam.